create dope music videos, you want to create sci-fi short films, you want to bring your cinematic landscape scenes to life, but you're broke. You want to buy Adobe and Final Cut, but you don't have enough money for that? Say no more, fam. I got you. Today, I'm about to bring you some dope editing video software that's free for MacBook and PC, which can still bring your sci-fi vision to life, your cinematic scenes walking, and your music videos popping. Here on the Humble Review. Ooh, yo, check out the shirts and the link at the bottom. Go ahead and support your boy. All right, the first one we're gonna look at is called HitFilm Express 4. I already messed with this program already, so it's kind of familiar. So the cool thing about this one is that it already has different size settings for videos, for as Instagram to 1080 to all the way up to 4K, which is pretty cool. You can't add 3D assets and videos with the tracking tool. So if you do have assets from 3ds Max, Blender, Unreal Tournament, you're able to put it in and it kind of come over real smoothly. As far as I know, it does come with simple color and exposure corrections, but if you want more advanced effects and add-ons and color corrections, you more likely have to purchase the different add-ons. For example, you can purchase sci-fi effects, better enhanced color corrections, and retro effects, etc. Another thing that I like about HitFilm Express 4 is that it resembles a lot like Adobe Premiere, which is pretty cool because transitioning from Adobe Premiere to HitFilm for that little bit of my life, it was flawlessly. I found the toolbar was like right next to the timeline. To import footage was pretty breezy because the window was right there too, and all you gotta hit the button and just find your folder as well. If you are lost in the sauce and you really can't find or don't know how to do anything in HitFilm Express, they do have your back. HitFilm 4 do have plenty of tutorials on their website. So for HitFilm Express 4, it is your basic stuff to start editing videos. If you want to get the big daddy on the mall with all the plugins, with all the built-in animation, with all the 800 plus VFX and presets, you're going to have to drop 299 bones for it, which is not bad if you are a pro at the program, but with the free HitFilm Express 4, it is a good starting point. All right, so the second program we're gonna check out is called Shotcut. Shotcut is a free all around. There's no plugins you gotta purchase. There's no other effects you gotta purchase. It's straight free video editing software. Cool thing about this is that they offer sizes from like 720 all the way up to 4K and all in between goodies, but to export files, they don't have already pre-made settings for different devices, such as iPhone, Android, iPads, Instagram, or what have you. It does have standard color correction, grading tools, as well as cool video filters. It has an easy interface that you can find tools and different effects. Of course, you can always customize of how do you want it. That's pretty much any video editing software. You can customize the layout of how you want it. It does support HTML5 as a video source and filters. So if the folks out there that have web pages, that you can take these and actually integrate it with HTML5, because I know HTML5 is kind of like becoming a new Flash, and Flash is kind of phasing out, which is kind of boo-boo, but you know, it happens. The cool thing about this program, Shotcut, is that it's cross-platform. Whether you have a MacBook, a PC, or Linux system, all of you guys can work on that same project. So for instance, if I'm working on my PC right here, I could take it and move it on my MacBook, and then I could have no problem whatsoever using or editing the video. One thing that tops off everything that I said about this program is it is totally 100% free. $0 dropping. Maybe you have to drop money onto your camera equipment, stuff like that, but the program to start off into video editing, this is like 100% dopeness free. That's pretty cool. All right, the next program we're about to check out is called DaVinci Resolve 14. The really cool thing about this one as well, you can do live like audio and sound live streaming, which really means is that you can edit footage from different cameras in real time. So for instance, if you're recording or you're live streaming a concert, vlogging, or asking questions, doing a live gaming event such as basketball, football, where you could shoot coach angle, then you could switch back to the field view, what have you. That is pretty good. It's almost like open broadcast system. Another aspect about this one is that it has simple plugins. Of course, they do have your primary controls as in color correction, exposure, contrast, gamma, all that stuff. But they also have another level, top tier, advanced color correction, where you go order, I believe you go order a controller that has knobs and twists, so you're like kind of like a DJ with color correction. So that's pretty cool. Another aspect that DaVinci Resolve 14 has is the capacity of using raw footage. Other film editing softwares, I haven't seen anything about processing raw footage, but I know the top tier like Adobe Premiere, Final Cut, and Avid can use raw footage. So that's a big step with DaVinci Resolve 14. The cool thing about DaVinci is that the base model, like everything that I just said, that is even more, is that all of it is free. For one single use application, like say for myself, if I'm just the one that editing videos, it's free. Say for instance, you have a production team, just for $2.99, the whole team can work on the same project on different computers, which that is awesome. Oh, and there it is. So I just hit you with the top 3 dope video editing softwares that kind of caught my eye, that I feel like that it's good starting points for different starting video editors out there. But for me personally, I would go with either HitFilm to start off a little bit, because to me, as I look back at it, the interface is probably the most simplified one out of all 3 of them. The Shotcut is a little bit more kind of confusing a little bit. What I read online is that it is more of a learning steep than HitFilm and DaVinci, both of them as well. But I feel like DaVinci or Resolve 14 is like the big daddy of all 3 of those for free, because it gives you a little bit more options, more 3D tracking, more color correcting, more everything that's bang for your buck. But I think it's more advanced than HitFilm, which, like I said, I believe HitFilm is a more starting point. Then when you get a little bit better, a little bit gooders, as I say, you can move up towards DaVinci and do what it do. All right, man. So that was it for this video, for another humble review. If you guys love it or like it, subscribe, like, comment below. Tell me what you guys think about the 3 free video editing softwares. I might go back and actually do an in-depth view of each program. I might not, who knows. But if you guys want to see some more dope content, hit up the Instagram, the Facebook. Also subscribe here as well. Don't forget to go down there and check out my clothing line, aka Humble Villains. That's what this website is about, or this YouTube is about. Support your boy. Just be more freshly baked dope designs coming out. But yeah, like I always say, man, hustle hard and stay humble. Peace.